Good evening, everybody. We're in the middle of our special here at the Metal Magazine with Jet in conjunction with Sick Drummer Magazine. This is our special featuring the music off the Sick Drummer Magazine Brutal Beatings compilation, edition number 17 this time around. And we have been hearing a few interviews with some of the bands, and now we are going to have our final interview of the night, and it is with Brent Phillips of the Florida metal band Abiotic. Congratulations on being chosen to be on the Brutal Beatings compilation, and welcome to the show, Brent.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Now, Brent I was going to say, you're pretty new to Abiotic, having joined the band just last year. What were you doing prior to being in Abiotic, and how did you land this gig as their drummer?
I was always playing. I was in a band about a year before that was called The Riot Moscow. Just been working, still playing always, about every day, at least an hour or two, just keeping up on my chops and all that. And, they caught wind of me through, we actually opened up a couple shows for them. And, they got around to asking me, and I auditioned, and I guess they liked what they heard, so.
Now, are you still in A Riot in Moscow, too, or is that band not active?
It's not active right now. I mean, if anything ever happens in the future, then, I might join back up, but you never know.
Yeah, that's true. So, okay, now, A Riot in Moscow, also kind of deathy, metal, progressive-y type band. So you've been playing this somewhat technical stuff for a while now. Now, did you take lessons growing up?
I did not, actually. I was in band, though, for about a good 8 years. I started in 5th grade and ended at 12th grade, so that's probably my only, formal background I have. Mm-hmm. Everything else I learned on YouTube and kind of just self-taught,
Now, were drums the first instrument you were interested in, or, was there other instruments you were interested in before that?
No, drums were basically my main. I remember banging on everything when I was a kid, so,
I was going to ask
I was always interested.
I was going to ask you if your... I was going to ask you... I'm sorry, I'm walking all over here, but I was going to ask you if your family was supportive of this noisy passion of yours.
Well, at first, not really. They were a little annoyed from it, I started a band and everything. I brought home some drumsticks, and, that was just chaos because, I was putting dents in the wall and banging on the tables and all that shit, so they weren't too happy with that, but they got used to it after they took that I was really serious about it, I guess.
Now, do you remember your first kit? What was your first kit?
My first kit, I actually got a really awesome deal on this lady down the road. She had a husband who had passed away, and she knew that I'd always like to come down there and play on it and stuff like that. It was a Pearl, I want to say export or whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm not exactly sure, but when he passed, she gave me a call soon afterwards, and I got it for $500. It was an awesome deal, and I love that kit.
Do you still have it?
I do not, no. I actually traded it in at Guitar Center, got a new one.
So what is your current kit that you're playing on now?
It's actually Pacific FS. It's an all-birch kit. For the price, I mean, it sounds amazing. And, put the right heads on there, it sounds fantastic. I love it.
Now, Brent, Abiotic's been around for about 5 years now, and you guys have 2 full-length albums out, an EP out. What is the lineup of the band now, and what do they all play?
We got Travis Bartasek, he's our vocalist right now, and then we got John Matos, he's a guitarist, and Matthew Mendez, he's the other guitarist, and then we got Alex Vesquez, who plays the bass, he shreds on the bass.
So, you guys signed to Metal Blade pretty early in the band's career. It was only after 2 years of existence, which is pretty exciting for a band. So was it kind of nice for you to walk into a band that already had a pretty major label behind them?
Oh, absolutely. It was incredible. It was an opportunity of a lifetime. I'd be an idiot to pass it up, so when I heard about the whole opening and everything, I jumped right on it, so it was cool.
So, you join Abiotic, and right off, you guys are making an album. So for you personally, how was it like, okay, now you're in Abiotic. Now, okay, we're making this album now. Welcome. Now let's get going. how was it adjusting to all this stuff that was happening so fast for you?
It was, the first few months were a little chaotic. I guess it took a little bit of time to I had to learn the old stuff too while I'm learning the new stuff. So I had a good 15 song set that I had to memorize and all that. So it was fun. The beginning was a little chaotic, it was a little rough, but I picked up, something clicked, and then I got it. I don't. It was fun.
So when you guys were doing this album, I mean, how far into it was what were they when you joined? I mean, did you do any writing on it? Do you do all your drum parts on that album?
Yeah, well, we Matt and Alex, they did a lot of the pre-pro stuff. Mm-hmm. They sat down on the computer and kind of mapped everything out for how they wanted the songs to sound. We did a little tweaking a little later on, right before the album, but most of it was already laid down. Mm-hmm. I just had to, figure out all the transitions and stuff like that, and yeah, wasn't too bad.
Well, that was kind of cool too. They pretty much wrote the album for you, and all you had to do was play on it.
Yeah, I just put my own twist on it, I guess. Right,
sure, tweaked it out a little bit. So, okay, I cannot pronounce the name of the album. What's it called?
A lot of people pronounce it kazooistry, like a kazoo, and I figured out that's the wrong way. So I think it's casuistry.
See, you can barely pronounce it, so how?
Yeah, I don't.
So what
Stay
does
away
that?
From the big words.
What does it mean?
It's religious. It has something to do with the religious aspects that we have, the political and religious aspects that we lay down in the vocals and all that stuff. It's deep. These guys would probably give you a better answer. But.
I'm asking the drummer. I should have known better.
No, Matt actually came up with it, and he tossed it around to us, and we all looked it up, and it all made sense. So it kind of fit.
Well, for bands like you guys, there's always some kind of big words all over the place. I'm like, oh no, it's a progressive technical band. Oh no, I'm never going to be
exactly. You got to keep it complex.
Absolutely. Now, how was it recording this album for you?
It was amazing. It was my first actual full length recording in a studio, so it was really exciting for me. And the whole process was just so easy and so comfortable. Jamie King, he's a monster, and yeah, it's really relaxed. The setting was real, chill thing, and yeah, we chilled in the basement and we banged it out.
I was going to ask you, where was it recorded at?
North Carolina. Yep.
Oh, okay. So was
Jamie King's basement studio.
Oh, that's not too far from you, so that's not bad.
No. About 10, 12 hours.
Yeah, well, that's not bad. No, how is...
I'm used to it.
Yeah, how has fan reaction been to the new album playing and out live now?
A lot of positive vibes. A lot of people are liking it. A lot of people coming up to us telling us it's really catchy, which is always good. Still really sophisticated and everything. So a lot of really positive feedback from the fans, which is great.
And what's it been like touring with Abiotic since you've been in the band?
Well, after you get past the smell, I mean, it's it's really great. These guys are really good guys. I mean, I wouldn't tour with another band, I mean, as far as like their personalities go and everything like that, they're good-hearted people. You don't got to worry about fucking shit coming up missing or just people going behind your back or anything. Not with these guys. They're good guys, and we all treat each other good. So
what have been some of the tours you've been on? Have they all been, United States, or have you been out and about over the pond?
Well, these guys had, previous to me, they've been to Canada and United States, of course. I've only been to Ottawa, Canada, but most of the United States. Mm-hmm.
And you've been having a good time doing that, like you said, despite the smell?
Yeah. After you get past the farts and shit like that, I mean, yeah, it's an awesome time. The scenery is beautiful. I mean, you can't beat it, Somebody my age, a lot of people don't get to experience that. Mm-hmm. So.
That's true. And speaking of tours, what do you guys have coming up for the rest of the year?
We do have a tour coming up. It's not announced yet. Mm-hmm. It's going to be mid-September-ish. Mm-hmm. So, as far as next year, we are on new management. So, we actually we are waiting to see what is going to be in store for us.
So if people want to find out what's going on with you guys and what tours you are doing, they could basically go to your Facebook page? Is that the best spot, or do you have like a website or anything?
Yeah, our Facebook is our main thing, basically. We stay pretty active on it, so anything that we find out, we always let the fans know first, too, so.
Okay, great. So Facebook is,
keep you posted on Facebook.
Okay, so that's probably our best bet. Okay, Brent, well, once again, congratulations on being on the Sick Drummer compilation, and best of success to you and the band.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's been fun.